top of the day to you all out there. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone and when I'm able to upload this video. Peter Obi is please asking all Nigerians. This is the period to go and collect your personal voters card. This is the period. And Peter Obi has come out to engage everybody that have registered. We have close to 100 million people registered. 100 million, 96 million. This is the highest number in the history of that country. So the good thing is somebody or something has wake up the consciousness of the Nigerian populace. And me, I know it's Peter Obi, but some of you might say no. But anyway, for me, Peter Obi has waken up that consciousness that we are beginning to see that really, yes, the people are the supreme structure of any party. We agree, parties need to have structures. These are like offices, members who are representing their ward, their senatorial district, states and all. These are all structure, yeah. But the supreme structure is the people. You know why? Because power rests with the people. The ultimate power rests with the people. It is the generality of the people that's going to be the ultimate determinant of whoever becomes the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Knowing fully well, this is the reason why a lot of institutions, politicians are using institutions, and this our twin evil, APC and PDP, has ganged up to begin to play hook and crook on Labour Party, hook and crook on Peter Obi, hook and crook on Obi Dati movement, hook and crook on the obedient people. How? Remember, today, Osun State was as usual. People came out to listen to Peter Obi talk, to listen to him give hope, listen to him tackle the problem of Nigeria. In fact, Peter Obi is an inspiration. So Osun State was packed full. And 2 days back, it was Ekiti State. Same thing. Vice presidential candidate Yusuf Baba Ahmed Dati was on Osun State's campaign ground, and he said that people are spreading lies that he is no longer with the Labour Party, that he's no longer with the obedient movement, that he's no longer with Peter Obi, just for them to say, just for them to deceive people. Because this Peter Obi movement, there is spiritual backing behind. It's not ordinary. Everybody received Peter Obi with open arms. And Peter Obi said that if you say you don't like me, I will come and talk to you. If after talking to you and you still don't like me, then we know something is wrong. It's a fellow that you cannot just but love. And because of this massive, do I say, a kind of like Hamatan fire spreading widely. In fact, Peter Obi has taken over the South, the North Central, and the Southeast. And now, this week, he is beginning to dig into the Southwest. So we'll pray by the end of next week, he will have finished cultivating that obedient seed in the Southwest. So that now we know he now has to face the Northeast and the Northwest. But meanwhile, APC and PDP are shaking. And how do we know that they are shaking? They are beginning to come up with hooks and tricks. How? You know what they do now? Don't forget, APC and PDP has the financial capacity to pay whoever they want to pay. And now what they are doing, one of the things that they are doing to demarket the Labour Party, to demarket Peter Obi, is when they are aware or when they know of where the campaign is going to hold, they go quickly to that place. So while people are mounting the stage, they take pictures. Newspaper, I don't want to call the name of the newspaper. That is, I've done it twice. This newspaper will put it on its front page. The empty stage. You know, where you are preparing, people have not really turns up. And normally, they will not comment on anything, knowing fully well that that will get them into trouble. But they will just put the picture and go further to comment that yes, the rally took place in, for example, the one that took place in Ekiti State. It was massive. But the first newspaper that came out with those pictures, you will be a little bit thinking. It's because I am working with somebody who is of the Labour Party. I'm following them on Facebook and on YouTube. So whatever after the campaign, they usually send me photos. So when I saw the newspaper, the picture there, I was reading the newspaper to see what will happen. Nothing. They didn't say anything about the picture. They just say what happened in the rally and all this. But they have put that picture consciously that you that have seen it, empty stage, you will say, Peter Obi is not pulling crowds. So that is one of the medium they are using. Newspaper houses to deceive the people. Another thing that came up, this one was done by PDP. Although Atiku said he knows nothing about it. What happened? You know, the bag of rice that they were sharing out, the name Atiku Okowa and the umbrella was there. And boldly at the bottom of the rice is Peter Obi's face. They are putting Peter Obi's picture for their campaign. So it looks as if Peter Obi, if people don't see Peter Obi, people don't hear that Peter Obi is coming. People want to know, is this party Peter Obi's party? If they are not sure it's Peter Obi's party, they are not interested. So that is exactly what PDP did. Try to use the picture of Peter Obi to cajole. And this is why we are to tag the Labour Party so that they are aware of what is going on. PDP is using Peter Obi's picture to do their campaign. So we should try as much as possible to go to the interior Labour Party symbol, which is Papa, Mama, Pikin, or Papa, Pikin, Mama. It's a symbol of a family. So those who are for the campaign should please, the sensitization group should please always carry a picture of the logo and educate the people. Peter Obi is Labour, so that they will not be deceived. Also in Bauchi, Peter Obi was also put with umbrella. And this is why we are saying this one too. Peter Obi was put with umbrella. These are devices that they are using to try as much as possible to market their own products, knowing fully well that a lot of people are hungry for Peter Obi. And another thing that they have tried is, remember, the central bank came out with some formulas about how the changing of the Naira notes, you are not expected to carry huge sum of money. And what happened? The politicians ganged out and they got the EFCC involved and the DSS involved and lied against the governor of central bank. And they are trying to pin that aspect of a terrorist act on him so that before you know it, he is being taken out of the central bank. The politicians are doing this because it looks as if his policies have curtailed those excesses of those politicians using money to bribe. But if you are a voter out there, Peter Obi has said, if anybody comes to you with money, collect it. Because the money is yours in the first place. These are the money that are supposed to use to give you good hospitals, good schools, good roads, good welfare packages. So collect it. eat it, and still vote Labour Party. And when they tried that with the CBN, that it didn't work. Now they are going after the INEC chairman because they know fully well that with this new system of voting, it will be difficult. I'm not saying it is impossible. It will be difficult to rig election. It's not like those days you snatch a ballot box, loads votes in, then you bring it back, or in the process when you are going from the polling unit to the coalition center, you swap the polling box. Now it is difficult. So we are happy that for them to use this institution, they need to use the courts. And the judicial have stand very high. It was the courts that told the EFCC and the DSS they should please leave the governor of Central Bank alone, at least for now, until after election. And I know fully well that after election, they will not be interested in him. They just want him out to be able to have chance to maneuver their own thing. So we are fully aware that APC and PDP are feeling the heat. And why? Because Peter Obi have an edge. Peter Obi is leading. And this is good news for those visionaries who foresee in Nigeria. I was talking to somebody yesterday. He said, yes, he is very happy because Peter Obi is going to change the change. So everybody is optimistic, but we are still afraid for INEC. We hope that INEC stand up upright and the judicial system will not accept any shenanigans brought to its domain by the greedy, hungry, corrupt politicians. You see, the National Assembly has been compromised. That's why we don't even talk about the legislative arm. But we are praying that they don't corrupt the judicial system. So if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, remember, we are Obi-centric. We are Labour Party. Papa, Pikin, Mama. Or Papa, Mama, Pikin. That's the symbol of Labour Party. That's the symbol of Sir Peter Gregory Obi. That's the symbol of the Obi-30 movement. That's the symbol of the obedient family. So please, if you're new, subscribe to this channel. Let's move forward. If you are a returning subscriber, we'll say thank you, thank you, thank you. As it is the culture in this channel, we'll beg you to please like and comment. I will also ask you to please share our videos too. We want to share this video so that it get to the hands of those at the helm of affair in the Labour Party so that they could take the necessary actions to cover these loopholes that we've seen that the opponent is trying to use. And as the new chairman for Labour Party said, and as we round up, we'll say, Aluta continua, Victoria Asata. Adios, au revoir, hasta la vista, ciao, bye-bye. Thank you.